Oh, I like the sunshine now. I like that. That's great. So I just want to start off by saying thank you for letting me do this 8-minute thing. I had to pay to get in this rotation. It's all good. My name's David Ringo. I own and operate Ringo Innovations. We're a solar contractor. We also sell roofing, batteries. We can put in EV chargers, all kinds of stuff. So I want to start by what sets me apart from any other solar guy that could come to your house. You can have anybody come to your house and sell you solar, but they're not going to be licensed. I'm one of, I think it's double-digit people in the state of Florida that have an actual solar license. I have a CBC 56949. I've had it for over 10 years. I've been in the industry for 15 years, but I've had my own license for 10. So I can go put a solar system on a house. I can buy the equipment. I can do whatever I want. There's thousands and thousands of people that go door to door or could come into your house. They're not licensed. They don't have to go through continuing education like I do. I can do residential, commercial, government, all that kind of stuff. So I'm a contractor. You will not find another one that's going to come to this chapter or anywhere into your house. So that sets me apart a little bit. I've got just under 15 years experience. I got 4,000 installs in the state of Florida alone. I've sold in New Jersey, Texas, North Carolina, California, some other states as well, but most of it's focused in Florida. And 4,000 installs on my license without a single complaint. So I'm 4,000 for complaints. I think that's pretty rare. Better than Jordan's record of 600, right? I have a pretty high referral rate of $1,000 minimum. I can go up to $3,000 if you're interested in figuring out how to go to $3,000 referral. Let's set up a one-to-one, right? It's pretty cool. It's pretty easy. So why would somebody do solar? Who here's got solar in their house? Nobody. Somebody, okay, we have one or two maybe. So why would you have solar in your house? Solar actually saves money by avoiding your yearly energy rate increases. TECO just announced a 20% increase, $445 million. If you're in TECO, just get ready to open up your bill and see more. They're asking for more money. I'm seeing right now a 5-year return on investment on solar systems. So people used to say, oh, it never pays off, it takes too long. It used to. But I'm seeing 57 months as the shortest I've seen somebody paid off, or yeah, just under 5 years. So think about that. You can have a solar system paid off in less than 5 years, and then after that you have no electric bill. That's pretty hard to beat. I don't know of another investment you can make in your house is going to have that kind of return on investment. So also, who lost power during this last storm? Yeah. So one thing that we can do is we can install batteries so we will never lose power. I had hundreds of people with battery systems on their house that did not lose power. I had multiple people calling me going, hey, just want you to know I made it through the storm perfect, everything worked great, never lost power, thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's really easy to do. We do that all over the state of Florida, so that's really good. Tax credit doesn't sound like a big deal, but a lot of investors, people making a lot of money, do solar. In addition to saving money, they want the tax credit. So it's 30% on anything that you spend, whether it's financed or cash. So if the system costs $10,000, you get $3,000 tax credit back, which is a good deal. I want to cover 3 things that are not good referrals for me. Solar pool heaters are really not a good thing for me. I don't do those anymore. I used to, that's how I started off in the industry. I have people that can do it, so I would refer you, but it's not something that I do. Also, solar repairs. Some people reach out to me and say, hey man, I need a system needs repaired. I got people that I would refer them to, and you can use me for that resource, but I just don't do those. And then mobile homes. I can't stress enough, mobile homes are not a good referral partner for me. If you have somebody that's in a mobile home, I'd rather not talk to them. I don't want to waste your time and mine. So what is a good referral for me is trades contractors or sales pros looking to add solar to their offerings. So if you know a good sales rep or somebody that's really, really good, I can teach them how to sell solar nationally if they so choose. And if you know somebody like a roofing contractor like Mike Sanglin, we work together on doing projects together, so I can finance a roof and solar together and make it to where they have one payment, the roof is included. It's really a smooth deal. So I can show roofers how to add solar to their offerings. And then obviously clients looking to save money on their utility bills. Like I said, TECO just announced a $400-some million rate increase that's going to affect all of their clients. That's a lot of money over a period of time, right? So I can help you avoid that. I'm seeking speaking opportunities specifically to HOA. So if I can talk to an HOA, I've got one over near Orlando right now that they want me to come speak to their entire group. There's 4 people that want to sign up the day I get there. So for me to speak in front of an HOA is a big deal, and if you give me that referral, each person that signs up is going to be at least $1,000. So if you sign me up with an HOA to talk to them and 10 people sign up, you're going to make 10 grand. So look for HOAs for me to speak to because I'm not going to lie to anybody. I'm not going to mislead them. Like I said, I'm a licensed contractor. So that's a great deal for me. Realtor organizations, maybe roofing conferences. I spoke at RoofCon last year. I didn't go this year, but I like speaking at conferences as well. So on here I put down, I don't know if you guys have seen I do have a handout in front of you that I'm reading off of, but also it shows you all the awards I've gotten over the years. There's some that are not on there. It just seems ridiculous to put more on there, but also there's a line underneath there that says I operate in Florida, California, Texas. There's a list of states there. We operate in 20-some states. So if you are from those states and you have family and friends that you want to refer me through there, that's a great referral as well. It does not have to be in Tarpon Springs, Florida, or in Florida in general. So any of those states can be a great referral, including Puerto Rico. However, I don't speak, Spanish well enough to sell there, so that may not be the referral, but I have people selling there. So here's a couple examples of the jobs that we've done. I've got a flat roof in Clearwater. That guy's in the rock band. He's a crazy dude. The ground mount system is in Tarpon Springs. It's a massive system. And then there's a metal installation. It's actually a government project down South Florida, and then there's a tile install. Just to show you guys that we don't just install on shingle roofs, we can do on anything. So ground, flat roof, tile, metal, whatever. So that being said, the one question that I would ask you when you were talking to somebody to get me in front of them and ask them, say, hey, did you see TECO propose a $442 million rate increase? How's that going to affect you? I got a guy. I'd like to introduce you to somebody. So that's what I would like for you to ask, something along those lines. If you're in Duke, it's the same thing. How do you like Duke? Do you like opening the envelope every week or every month, not knowing what your bill is going to be? If you would like to stabilize that bill to $0 or $30 every month, I got a guy. So the ground mount that's on here, his bill before we installed it was $1,038. After we installed it, the first month was $78. $138 to $78. Yes, he paid a lot of money for it, but he's got about a 40, it's just a little over a 5-year return on that because it's a ground mount. It's a huge system. We had to do a structure as well. That's right, close to Joe, I think. So anyway, I think we got a couple more minutes. We got about 40 seconds. Anybody have any questions about solar?
I do.
Let's hear it.
People always say once they have the solar and then 10 years down the road there's a problem and it's a roof.
Yep.
You replace the roof.
Yep.
Who comes back and takes it off and puts it back on?
That's a great question. So the solar companies will come back out and take it off. It's usually pretty expensive, so that's a great thing. One of the things that I will do is I don't like installing solar systems on a house that's going to need a roof in the next 5 years, because you're going to use all the savings to put that system, take it down, put it back up. I have had people with 3 years of life on their roof, and they say they don't want to change the roof out. I don't care. I'm changing the roof out. I make it financially viable for them to have a new roof and a solar system set for 12 to 15 years with no interruptions. What's better is I'm starting to put a metal roof on, and that's what I call a legacy solution because they got a 40-year roof and a 40-year solar system. So, great question. So, thank you.